Hi, my name is Venkanna Kota. Now I want to discuss primary and secondary constants of transmission line. Here, first of all, we have to discuss primary constants. Primary constants that describe the characteristics of conductor of transmission line. These are called as primary constants. Primary constants which define and describe the characteristics of transmission lines. These parameters are called as primary constants. So these primary constants are basically these are four: resistance, inductance, capacitance, conductance. These four parameters describe the characteristics of transmission lines. So that's why these parameters are called as primary constants. Next, coming to the point of secondary constants. These secondary constants are derived from the primary constants. These constants are directly does not derived. These are derived only from the primary constants. These constants are characteristic impedance and propagation constants. Now we have to discuss what is characteristic impedance, what is propagation constant. So here, coming to the point of characteristic impedance. So here characteristic impedance is defined as the input impedance of a uniform transmission line whose length is infinite. So here the input impedance of transmission line of the infinite line and infinite length, that is the input impedance is known as characteristic impedance. Once again, characteristic impedance is defined as the input impedance of transmission line which consists of uniform size and length is infinite length. Then that input impedance is known as characteristic impedance, that is indicated with Z0. And coming to the point of propagation constant. Propagation constant is defined as a measure of change in the amplitude of electromagnetic waves when propagating in a particular direction. So here, when the electromagnetic waves are propagating in a particular direction, the changes in the amplitude, the measurement in the amplitude, the measurement of changes of amplitude. So that measurement of changes of amplitude is known as propagation constant. So it is a dimensionless constant and it is a complex quantity. So that is a complex quantity P is equal to alpha plus j beta. Here P, propagation constant, is written like this: alpha plus j beta. Here alpha is a attenuation constant and beta is a phase shift. So this is complex quantity. So here, what is propagation constant? The measurement of change of amplitude of electromagnetic waves, and when the electromagnetic waves are propagating in a particular direction, that is propagation constant. It is indicated like this: alpha plus j beta. Alpha is a attenuation constant and phase shift, beta is a phase shift. Thank you.